All right, let's start looking at fractions and multiplication. This time we're going to take a fraction and multiply it by a whole number. So let's say you have a fraction like 1/2, and you want to do that 2 times, or times 2. Really all you're doing, think about it as repeated addition. All you're doing is 1/2 twice. And when you add 1/2 plus 1/2, you get 2/2. It is the same idea as multiplying a fraction times a whole number, is repeatedly adding those fractions. So really multiplying fractions is as simple as adding fractions. Let's take a look at a couple examples. All right, so here they want you to find the product or the answer. They want 2 times 1/8. So they showed you a picture of 1/8 twice. 1/8 twice is the same as 2/8, because it's 1/8 plus 1/8, or repeated addition. And when you add those up, remember the denominator stays the same when you add fractions, and you simply add the numerators. This one they did on a number line. So their fraction is 1/5, and you'll see there's 5 pieces to this number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5. They did it 4 times. So 4 times 1/5 gets you right here, and that happens to be 4/5. Another picture, they have 1/10 as your fraction, so 1 out of 10 colored in, and they did it 3 times. There's 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Again, think of it as repeated addition. 1/10 once, 1/10 twice, 1/10 3 times will give you 3/10. Now this time there's no picture. They're just trying to get you to see if you can find which repeated addition sentence fits. Is 3 times 1/4 the same as 1/4 plus 1/4, or 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4? Well, how do you know? You've got to see that 1/4 3 times. And that's this one right here. 5 times 1/8. I really like this one because they're kind of showing you your parents' way, the shortcut. You know your parents are not adding 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 5 times, right? That's going to take too long. And when they add those together, 5/8 is their answer. I'm going to tell your parents do it much quicker. They simply take the whole number times the numerator, which is 5, and they keep the denominator the same. So when they solve this, they're doing 5 times 1 over 8 gives them their answer, which is 5/8, and that's what they're looking for here. So instead of writing 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 5 times, they're just saying, hey, all I have to do is the whole number times the numerator, whole number times numerator, and leave that denominator the same. Much quicker way. Here it is again. We can practice your parents' way. Whole number times numerator is 2. The answer is 2/5. Here's a picture they've made for us. Let's see what's colored in. There's 8 pieces and 6 are colored in. So the fraction is 6/8, and they've done it once, twice, 3 times. So they're looking for 3 times 6/8. Another picture here, you've got 2/3. How many times? Once, twice, 3 times. So 3 times 2/3. Here's the fraction 3/8, and they've got it 3 times. So they have 3 times 3/8, and they want you to solve it. And remember, whole number times the numerator will get you 9. 3 times 3 is 9. And look what they did. They simplified it for us. We had 9/8, which is improper. They decomposed that and got 8/8 plus 1/8, which is really the same as 1 whole and 1/8. Here's another one. They already solved half of it. They had 3 whole times 3/4. So you could think of that as 3/4 plus 3/4 plus 3/4. Notice I just did it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And when I add all those together, I get 9/4, which is what they got right here. They want us to simplify it. How can we turn this improper into a mix? We've been working on that for a while. I'm going to take that 9/4. I'm going to break it down or decompose it. 4/4, 4/4, 1/4. And it's 2 whole, 1 whole, 2 whole, and 1/4. Let's look at one more here. So this one, they just give us the numbers. We're just going to solve it. I'm going to show you your parents' way because it's the quickest. Whole number times numerator. Leave the denominator the same. Now that is an improper fraction. I've decomposed the last couple. This time I'm going to use my division skills because that's another strategy. We talked about changing improper to mixed. And I'm going to change it into a division. 18 divided by 6. Well, I know 6 goes in 18 3 whole times. There's no remainder, so I don't have a fraction here. It's just a whole number answer. So I would pick this one. Think about fractions, multiplying fractions, as if it's repeated addition. I think you're going to find this one to be not so bad, guys. Thank you.